appreciate it. When we went to the bargaining table, we knew we were up for a fight. We knew there was layoffs, and we knew we were in the middle of a pandemic. But the fact remained that every single stationary engineer working in that store was making 17% less than every engineer in a 50-mile radius. That's unacceptable. They were also subject to worse health care than all the other engineers in the 50-mile radius as well. So we came out here, we had to do the right thing for them, and we're out here striking. We appreciate all your help, and we're going to continue fighting until we get our contract.
I'm Greg Johnson, engineer for Local 39. I've worked for Macy's for 30 years. We're on strike because they've decided they don't want to give us a decent contract. And they're basically trying to cut us another 5%. And we're working at about 20% below the industry standard for a stationary engineer.
And how long have you been on strike?
It's been 63 days. Yeah, 62 or 63.
That's pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's tough, but you know, it's for everybody who has a decent job that is trying to make a living in California. You have to stand up for your rights, and a lot of corporations are just deciding they're taking COVID as a reason to just hurt people. And that's after they give themselves $9 million in bonuses, you know.
So they have more money for the executives. But
yeah, they did. He bragged about it, that they made enough to give themselves $9 million. And they cut a bunch of associates. I know even with the salespeople, they laid off a whole bunch of them, but now they're hiring people at a lower rate to come back for Christmas. So, yeah, it's been a greed thing for them on this one.
And what kind of support do you have?
It's us. The unions do come out. The other unions do come out. The guys that have time will come out and march with us, you know. I mean, we're here basically alone. The city, we're finding about 20% of the people actually even understand what a union is. These younger kids just don't understand what a union is, and that it's actually helping them. If we're in a union and we're making a little better wage, that everybody else will pay a little better wage.
And you think this is happening all over? These companies are using COVID to kind of undercut people?
Yeah, they're basic greed and undercutting everybody, you know.
How long are you going to stay out?
Till we get a decent contract.
Jimmy Labrato.
How long have you worked at Macy's?
22 years. 22 years. And they're not putting in that. They don't even think about that, you know. They don't want us here no more. That's what I'm hearing.
Is this union busting?
That's what I feel. We do feel like that they are union busting us. Even after 22 years, they're treating us like, you know, like nothing. So
your wages are below other.
That has a lot to do with it, because a lot of engineers down in the Union Square area, there's one in every building, maybe two, maybe three. They're making more than Macy's. So we said that's enough. Can't do that, because we're all doing the same thing, you know. Just treat us fair. That's all we want. We're not asking for more. Just fair. Just to be fair. That's all, you know.
Survival in this economy.
Oh my God! And you know that we're right in the middle of the COVID, and you know, just everything everything. There's a lot going on. So it meant a lot to us to strike in the middle of all this, you know. So
it's pretty brave.
Yeah, we have to. We all have to put up, you know, and stand up and put up, you know, and because we talk a lot at the meetings, but now it's time for action, huh? So.
And there are a lot of other engineers in San Francisco, and all these.
God, yes, almost in every building they need an engineer, because there's water heaters and boilers, and they all need engineers. So.
They've been out in the line with you?
That's a good question. I asked that.
I used to be an engineer in San Francisco.
Tell them about the Longshore.
The Longshoremen's were here last week on Solidarity. They came and heard about we have a big steel that someone bangs at it all day, and they heard about that. So they came, the leader of the Longshoremen's, Trent Willis. Yeah, he made a nice little speech, and he motivated everybody, and it was pretty nice. It was pretty cool. And today, I think it's the Labor Council, no? The Labor Council is going to come today, have a little rally. Yeah, so we're going to wait around for that. Maybe you guys should come around and see what's going on. They said about 3 to 6 we'll see. We don't know.
Is this your first strike?
Second. This is my first strike lasting so long. 65 days now, so.
Do you think they want to starve you out?
Yeah. That's what they want to do.
We're Local 39.
What's your number? What's your name?
My name is Jay Vega. I'm District Representative, Local 39, IUOE. We're here representing the members. Every engineer in the 50-mile radius makes a certain amount of wage. The engineers here at Macy's for the exact same work get 17% less. And they have substandard health care on top of that. We're out here fighting for them, trying to get them. We weren't asking them to make up, to pay what everybody else pays. All we asked for was not to widen the gap. Macy's last offer was to put them from 17% less than everybody else to 23% less. And that's why we're out here fighting.
Is this part of union busting? You think this is part of union busting? Or using COVID?
Well, they definitely are using COVID as an excuse to pay workers less, absolutely. I'm not 100% sure if it's a tactic to union bust, but it could be as well.
What can people do who want to support you?
Don't shop at Macy's till they come back to the table and give us a living wage, especially for the Bay Area.
Surviving in the Bay Area with the pay cut.
Absolutely. It's hard to survive when you're making 23% less than everyone else.
Lisa Milos. I'm a member of a rank and file member of UPDEEP. Well, right now we came marching from the Harry Bridges Plaza, and all the labor unions and labor councils came marching, and now we're supporting the engineers who are on strike here in front of Macy's. It looks like Macy's laid off like 4,000 people, and now what they're offering is a contract that will make them actually earn 30% less than what they're earning now, and they want to make them pay for their health care because the health care cost for the company has gone up, but they want to pass that cost on to the workers. And this strike is going out through all the Macy's of Northern California, and in general Macy's is only paying like 80%. So I would tell people that are going to buy at Macy's, no buying at Macy's. Don't cross the goddamn picket line, for God's sake.
You see workers, are they under attack?
Yeah, you see workers, we're confronting a situation that they're calling curtailment or possible furlough. There's already been some layoffs.
What do we want?